If you're considering entrepreneurship, I would strongly recommend that you look deep inside yourself to evaluate how much failure you can actually take. The unfortunate truth is that so many entrepreneurs fail once and give up completely. So if you don't think you'll be able to handle the failure, then it may be best for you to skip it and just get a job and start a mediocre life like so many other people do. Entrepreneurship is going to be a brutal journey. There's going to be a lot of long days and even more uncertainty. Depending on what you want to do, you may not see any money for a really long time, or you may lose a lot of money very quickly. I used to try and convince all the people around me to go out on their own and start a business or chase a dream or find something that ignites a curious fire inside of them. But now, after almost 6 years of entrepreneurship, I've learned that many people really aren't cut out for it. I no longer recommend entrepreneurship to people because it takes a serious toll on you. To be an entrepreneur takes something that a lot of people don't have, and even I have almost lost the fire a couple of times. The first business I started actually failed miserably, and I lost thousands of dollars because I had no confidence in what I was doing. But over time, because of those miserable failures, I developed a thick skin, and that thick skin is what has led me to today. All of those failures had the opportunity to crush my mentality and leave me stranded in a deep, dark depression, living a life that I couldn't stand. If you're like me and you can't stand being an employee, then I'm going to share with you a couple of lessons that I learned along the way that should help you to avoid some of the pain that I had to endure. The first lesson is that the main thing that matters in entrepreneurship is passion. Money should never be the main focus. Most of my worst failures actually came from chasing money. And as a result, I actually ended up losing more money than I ever made by chasing money. If you can find something that you actually love to do, you'll be far more successful, and you'll get to that success much quicker. But more importantly, you'll have a better chance of avoiding burnout. Many entrepreneurs have had the dream to be one from a very young age, and they typically have a pretty good idea of what they want to do when they begin their entrepreneurial journey. But many of those people fail because they start their journey by chasing after something that doesn't resemble that dream they had. The second lesson is that the people around you never really care about what you're doing, and this hurts the most because people will always say that they do, and they probably don't. Most people won't want to support you because they're jealous of your ambition. They'll say that they will support you, but when it comes time to do so, they'll be nowhere to be found. Similar to this, if you decide to start a business and you have to involve people in that business, the people you involve will never care about it as much as you do. If you ever get to the point where you actually have to hire employees, just know that 100% effort doesn't exist anymore. The excitement that you feel and the love that you have for your business will never be replicated because the people that you involve don't share your vision. Look, I don't mean to be a negative bitch about all of this, but I think it's really important that people know the truth. There's so much content out in the world right now that's focused on the good things and the opportunities of entrepreneurship, but I don't see enough content about the possible downsides. My channel is very much dedicated to helping people level up personally and professionally, but I never want it to be too one-sided. I never want to lead somebody into failure because I only explained the positive outcomes. If you're like me and failure doesn't scare you and you'd rather jump into a volcano than go back to the world of employment, then you should book a call with me because I might be able to help you get on the right track. There's a link in the description where you can book a time on my calendar completely for free.